Okay, good morning all of you children.
Good morning, sir.
So yesterday we have discussed about some introductory part of data handling. What is data and what is the use of data and how we can store the data in various forms through graphs also. Okay, of course, just we have recapitulated what we have learned in our earlier classes. That is about pictograph, bar graphs, double bar graph, about all these things, isn't it? And I told you about what is data interpretation also, study of data. That is also called as organizing the data. Organizing the data. How to organize the data. In our class, we are going to learn about how to organize the data. See, yesterday we have discussed one example. I have collected all of your marks. For suppose in your class there are 40 members. I have collected half yearly marks of mathematics yours and I have written on sheet of paper and kept with me. Suddenly somebody hierarchy came and they asked how many of your students got more than 90% in maths means. Is that can I able to give immediate response to that person? No, I have written the marks, that's it. I didn't segregate it in a particular way. For suppose, based on that information, I have segregated in such a way. How? For suppose, greater than 90%, 10 members, 80 to 90%, 8 members, 70 to 80%, 15 members, okay, 60 to 70%, something like that it is there, 4 members, something like that. The data is, I have converted the given data in this form, okay, that means our convenient way I have converted. Then suddenly somebody came and he asked me, so how many of you people get more than 90 means immediately can able to answer or not? How many of you people less than 35% means failed? Less than 35% fail only. So how many of you people got fail marks means I can able to tell yes sir, one boy is failed or one girl is something. I can able to give immediate response to that question. Why? How it is happened previously? Why it is not happened now? Why it is happening? Because here I studied the data. I organized the data. The data what I have previously, I have converted in some convenient form of myself. Not convert comfortable way something not comfort. Okay, so that this is called as organizing data. That is called as organizing data. So in this organization of data, some various forms are there. First thing, okay, first one is called as frequency distribution table. What is that, children? Frequency. This is CY distribution table. So I think this is new for you. Frequency distribution table. So here in this word frequency distribution table, distribution of frequency. I think you may heard about the word in science, but in mathematics, what is frequency? What is frequency? See, in English, we may heard about that word frequently I will eat biryani. That means what? Frequently I will eat biryani means what it is?
I eat most of the time.
Yeah, most of the times I will take, that is. Frequently I used to go to my friend's home, sir. That means what? Not complete regularly, but more number of times he used to visit his friend's house or not. That means that in that sentence, frequently indicates such a quantity or not. Quantity means number, measure. Are you clear or not? So that frequently means in the mathematics also frequency means the number which is how many times it occurs. So what it is the numbers, how many times it occurs, how it could be, that means, okay, I will tell you later on, but you have to remember that frequency is nothing but just it is a quantity, a measure of quantity, measure. So how we will get that measure, let us so how we can prepare the frequency distribution table. How we can prepare the frequency distribution table. So in that frequency distribution table, if you want to know, first of all we must know about some types of data. That is, first of all, I told you clear yesterday, and now only we have discussed one example. I have collected all of your marks and I have written on a sheet of paper. Second case, what I did, I have segregated your marks in such a particular groups, more than 90 marks, 80 to 90 marks, something like that. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? So whatever the data which I have previously, first one, that is called raw data. That is called raw data. Are you clear or not? Raw data means only collected information only. That is called raw data. Second case, I have segregated into some particular groups now. That is called grouping data, or else grouped data. So there are two types of data are there. There are two types of data: raw data or grouped data. This raw data is also called as ungrouped data. Ungrouped data means we didn't segregated some form. Are you clear? Only the corrected information is called directly. Are you clear or not? So now for this grouped data, based on this grouped data only, we are going to get that frequency distribution table. How we will grouping this one? These are all the things now we are going to discuss. Are you clear? Are you clear or not? Okay. So all of you keep studying raw data. Raw data. Raw data, come on. The collected information stored in a particular way. Anyway, that means in a particular way is called raw data or ungrouped data. The collected information which is stored in a particular way is called raw data or ungrouped data. Ungrouped data. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, grouped data. Study. Grouped data. Okay. The data which is stored, which is segregated into some particular groups, is called grouped data. is called grouped data, isn't it? The data which is segregated into some particular groups. Okay, that particular groups, it may be your current interview, no problem, however it is. But something steady should be happen. In such cases, that data is called as grouped data. Are you clear? I hope you heard about that raw material. Raw material what? Directly, what are the material which is we are getting from the earth?
Water.
For suppose gold, directly you will get gold.
No, sir.
No, some material in the form of material you will get it after doing some heating temperature more or something activities. Science will be there or then directly we will get it gold. Okay, petroleum directly you will get petroleum. Like those are all raw materials. Like this, whatever is the data directly I am taking from you, that is raw data. That data which can be classified into some particular ways or segregated into some particular groups, then that is called grouped data. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Now, next, frequency, said it is. Frequency. Frequency. Madam, frequency gives the number. Frequency gives the number of times that particular entry comes. Particular entry comes or else occurs. Comes or else occurs, you can write it, no problem. Here you can write it occurs. OCCURES, occurs. That means, here I told you now, more than 90% some number I wrote now previously. What is the number I wrote it here? 10. That is called frequency. 70 to 80, some numbers it is wrote 8 or something. That 80 is called frequency. That means what? 70 to 80, the people who got 70 to 80 are 8 members are there. Those many times it is occurring. That is 70 to 80 marks. How many people are there? Mean 8 means that 80 is called frequency. Are you clear or not? Have you understood the definition of frequency? That means frequency gives that the number of times that particular entry is occurring or else occurs. Are you clear? It is very helpful while preparing the frequency distribution table. Are you clear or not? Okay. So now, in the grouping data, don't write anything, just listen. This is very useful. The concept of frequency is very useful while preparing the frequency distribution table. Okay? So, frequency distribution table is also two types. Frequency distribution table is also two types. One is for directly raw data I will prepare. One is for grouping. How to by grouping. Here 70 to 80 like that, na? Are you clear? That is one thing. Directly object. For suppose, look at here. How many people are there here? 1, 5, 10 members are there. Let us. Okay. In the 10 members, the people who read Eenadu paper, 3 members. Hindu paper, 5 members. And Deccan Chronicle papers, 2 members. It is also frequent distribution only. But here there is no grouping. Okay, directly entries. Here entries these are. Here the entry Enadu paper, how many times it is occurring? Three times it is occurring. Here Hindu paper, how many times it is occurring? Five times it is occurring. Here Deccan Chronicle, how many times it is occurring? 2 times. As it is, as two members are reading, that 2 is indicates its frequency. Are you clear? It is one type. That is called ungrouped data. Okay? Ungrouped data, this is the way we can prepare the frequent distribution table. But how we got? Directly I gave you that information. Okay? But here something we have to do. There is a word tally marks. There is a word tally marks. It is there, isn't it? How you get the tally marks? Let us see. I am going to prove. Okay? Come on. Keep example and write all of you. Prepare the frequency table. Prepare the frequency table. See, prepare the frequency table for the given data. Here it is, see all of you. A group of students was asked for their favorite subjects. A teacher is there, he asked some group of students, what is your favorite subjects? Okay? He doesn't mention the names of the student. A group of students only. The teacher asked to the classroom and he asked the group of students individually what are their favorite subjects. Those are given like this. What is that? Art, mathematics. M means mathematics. I am not writing complete spelling. Okay? Arts, mathematics, science, English, again mathematics, again arts, again English, again mathematics, again English, again arts, again science. These are the responses from all the students. Are you clear? Oh, okay, let us take this is the information now. We don't know how many students that teacher is asking. Group of students. They responded. First student responded, he likes arts, next maths, next science, next English, next math, next art, like that. Okay? For this I am going to prepare the frequency distribution table. Okay? How it is means? Very simple. Grouping data means, see, how many types of subjects does they like here? They are liking? 4. Art, math, science, English. Any other subject is there?
No, sir.
So, first art you can write it here. That means name of subject. Name of the subject here. And this is tally marks. Tally marks. And then here frequency. Like this you can write it first. Okay? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
And now arts. What are the common? What are the various subjects are there here? Arts, science, maths,
English.
and what is the other one is
English.
Okay. Now once go to the data. Once go to the data. Are you clear? Now what is there first one here?